Back out on the lake. This is my first time out in a long time. Just for a couple of nights and expecting some pretty crazy weather over the next 24 hours. It's basically thunderstorms all the way through until the morning after next. So a full day of thunderstorms ahead. Should be fun. Got a couple more hours of paddling, a few portages, and then I'll be at the site trying out this new carbon paddle, double blade. Seeming to go pretty quick right now. Wind's at my back, which is nice. So we'll see in a little bit when I find somewhere to camp for the night. Looks like we found camp. After a few hours of paddling, a few portages, we're here. Sun's still out, but I feel like it's the calm before the storm. Time to get out and then start getting unpacked, get a shelter set up, and then collect some wood before we get hit with the heavy rain. After much deliberation, found the hammock spot. There's a couple big widowmakers, which are essentially massive trees that are dead, and you'd never want to sleep by them because if there's high winds, they could go down. Expecting some pretty wild weather over the next couple of days, so definitely want to be rainproof, but also don't want any trees blowing down in a storm while I'm laying in the hammock enjoying it, because that would not be ideal. So gonna nest up here by the water. Should be a good, good spot, nice and quiet, away from the fire pit. Should be nice. Let's see if we can't get it set up. Yeah, pretty good. Now, got to get the fly up, and weather seems to be changing. A little bit of wind coming in now, so hopefully get this up, get a fly over the fire, and then collect some firewood. It might be make it a little wet. We'll see. All right, so the idea here is to try and get a tarp over the fire so that when it does start to rain, the fire will be protected and hopefully keep on burning. All right, we're up and over. Now I need to get a line out there to go around the line I already put. Let's try this. All right, let's see if this holds up. All right, now we're gonna try and get the next tarp up, see what happens here. All right, I think we got her pretty well set up here. Should be good and protected from the rain. Might need to raise it up a little bit, see if I can find a stick. But that is the majority of the chores done aside from collecting wood. And I am exhausted. Yeah, tiring day. So I think I'm gonna try and get a little bit of wood and then start relaxing. All right, so just collected a bunch of wood, and getting the wood was quite difficult. There was a big hill back there, had to climb, couldn't find much, but then ended up finding a bunch of dead small maple. So grabbed a bunch of that. Gonna just cut it up, get ready for the fire. Yeah, kind of that's the plan for the night, and then sit back, relax, and maybe have myself a barley water. Never know. Mosquitoes are getting bad again. I really don't know what's making them so bad this year, but they seem relentless. See, I'll stack this and then get her lit. So yeah, I want to get a fire on, get some dinner going, and then get to bed. Here's our thunderstorm. Rolled in maybe 15 minutes ago. Caught some pretty sweet claps of thunder and lightning on camera. One bolt cracked just back in the forest there and sent shivers down my spine, actually. It was pretty strong. So looks like it's clearing up over there in the distance. This might be the last of it, but figured pour myself a little 40 Creek and enjoy the storm while it's kind of still going on. Now I'm not doing straight 40 Creek today. Got some water with Noon in it, a very refined cocktail here in the backcountry. But this will have to do. Just gonna sit and enjoy the storm. Cheers. So tonight, for dinner, we have naan, some cheese, 30% off Hungarian salami, green onion, and some pizza sauce. We're having non-calzones. A little bit of oil on it. Flip that over and kind of wipe it on the pan. We good. A little bit of sauce. A little bit of roni. Some green onion. Then we go with the cheese. Fold her up. Now we set her to cook. Look at that. Oh yeah. Time to eat. This looks absolutely delicious. Yeah. What a day. Earlier, I've heard two trees now fall. One over there, it cracked a couple of times and then completely fell over. And then one back in the bay over there, same thing, one crack and then straight over. So it must be the weight of the rain or something like that, but it's taking a couple trees down, kind of cool to hear. And then I heard something splashing in the water across the lake, and I paddled across. I think a beaver must have caught something. And all of a sudden it rushed in the water and splashed its tail. So, kind of a cool thing to see. Couple interesting things this trip. Well, I was contemplating, you know, do I go on one more portage or not to get to where I am? I was tired. And then all of a sudden I get to in front of the portage and the bald eagle's sitting right there. It was kind of like a sign. So went through that, found this beautiful lake, found this great campsite. I have a ton of wood here. Gonna enjoy the night. And then kind of set out hopefully early in the morning to get back home. Morning. It's early. It's quiet. I'm gonna get up, have some breakfast, and hit the road. Now that's a sandwich. All right, let's see how it tastes. It is massive. Bon appetit. Oh my God, that was delicious. Chef's kiss. Well, that's it. Another one for the books. Time to get out of here and back home. Bumblebee tuna.